Greetings and welcome to Old Drunken Discography. I'm your host, Jason. With me is Tim.
Hi.
And our Patreon member, Hannah. Hannah.
Yeah. Am I going? Did it cut me out? Am I lagging?
You was lagging so hard. But you didn't sound like a robot, so you didn't get the robot face.
I'm so... Okay, no. I felt like there was some lag there because, it was just kind of staring at me. Like,
I
waiting.
felt it was like, I ain't supporting these dumbass motherfuckers. I ain't answering that question. I plead the fifth.
And not with us is Bill, but for all the Bill lovers, he will be back next week.
He will be back next week for the replacements. We'll see if he likes that any better than the Cramps. And just remember, Bill, Creed is around the corner.
I feel like he just secretly didn't want to listen to something. Like, I feel like, he didn't want to listen to something different. That's all.
No,
That's
I mean, Bill's a pretty good guy. He tells us when in advance he's not available. So, shout out Bill for that. We've had past people who just no call, no show. We don't appreciate no call, no shows here at ODD. So, if you click this video and you're a subscriber, you know all about Is It Art. You know we got a new color now called fucking Ivy. Ivy Gold. It's top tier. Don't fuck with it. We're just going to talk about some album art. That's what we do here. Up first is the self-titled. Now let me tell you something. I like this album art. All right, you got fucking a robot. We're just going to name him Bill for the night.
Yes.
And he's chilling and he's listening to a Caravan Palace record. Yeah. But it's a Caravan Palace record that doesn't exist to my knowledge. Like, it would have been really cool if it would have been this record album on that picture. Because I think
this is their only album.
Yeah, it's the first one. So, I think that would have been like some meta reference here where like Bill is listening to himself because Bill is on this record. I like the edging. And I like how he's just chilling. Like, he's listening to music, he's rocking out. He's got the fucking vinyl on the floor, that drives me crazy that he just has vinyl sitting on that scratchy red floor. But okay, whatever. It's a good album cover. I like this album cover. This is the beginning of a story.
Maybe it's the table and he's sitting on the table.
Oh, either way, you don't leave your vinyl out like that. That's just...
That's true. And that is true. Yeah.
There's some alcohol company or beer company that keeps advertising them putting their drink on the record while it's playing on the player. And I'm just like, stop it. You're just fucking triggering me. But besides that, I like this album cover. This is top tier shit here. What are your guys' thoughts on it?
Well, I mean, he's got a chicken head. And does he have two noses? Is it like the guy in the Nightmare Before Christmas where his head spins so he has different faces?
Many. Go ahead.
He's just a weird looking robot.
Yeah, I mean, he's got ears. He got a beak.
Just let him be the Tin Man.
Sure. Okay. Yeah.
Hashtag leave Bill alone.
Oh no, I like the album art. So they're, as a band, they try to blend old styles of music. We're talking like 20s and 30s jazz and like the old scratchy record sound and like the way like vocals sounded on the radio back then. They combine that with electronic music and the new, and I think it represents both that. You got like your like the record player here, like the older, what's the word I'm looking for? The phonograph.
Gramophone?
Yeah. And then you have the robot, which is the new combined together. Like the future listening to the past. I like it.
Yeah, yeah. This is the beginning of a epic tale that will unfold throughout this video.
Go on.
We'll get there. We're just talking about the beginning. He's sitting at home. He's listening to some Caravan Palace. He chilling.
Are we
He
sure
doesn't
he's
know
at
that this
home?
music's about to send him on an adventure, right?
He's about to go on a fucking adventure.
Are we sure he's at home and not in a sound studio?
Well, wherever he
This
may
could
be.
be like glamour shots or
Oh.
like Olin Mills or
It could be, but I will debunk that thought when we get to Panic.
okay. So you're gonna tell me this isn't a glamour shot by bringing up a different picture?
Yes.
Okay,
I think he's just
that
chilling.
seems reasonable.
He is unaware of the impending doom coming to his world. He just wants to have a good time, you know? He's just chilling.
Well, I mean that's everybody, right?
Yeah, this is everybody. Ooh, we don't want to go there yet. We already went there. Go check out our rankings of the albums, the actual music. Now we're just doing the artwork.
I'm gonna guess this one's first because it's first.
You would be correct.
Yes.
I think that's their best logo too.
The bold and then not.
Well, I don't like this logo. This is what I used on all the thumbnails because it was like the easiest PNG to find, but whatever. I like the logo of the first record better. I like that.
Yeah, I think I probably agree with that.
Now we're at Panic.
Why is Bill pulling a King Kong?
All right. So some shit happened, right? He was chilling. He was listening to fucking Caravan, minding his own business, and some fucking aliens attacked. Mars attacks the day the Earth stood stupid. Like that was a Simpsons episode.
Yeah. He says, you know what? This music was so good, I gotta save the Earth.
He's got to fucking defend this shit, right? And he's knocking the shit out of a UFO that says Panic. Now there's another robot over here. He got his ass kicked. We'll call him Ed. He got his ass kicked. But Bill is up there fighting. I like this album cover.
Yeah, it's interesting too because the cover is oh, you guys can't hear me, can you?
Yeah, we can hear you.
No, I can hear you.
Oh, okay. Cool. I thought everything froze up there for a second. It's interesting seeing this album cover because obviously it's a complete picture, whereas on the Wikipedia is just a close up of Bill and the UFO getting into a little scuffle.
Yeah, this is the vinyl version, I think.
Yeah, I think that's a lot better.
The full picture, yeah.
Yeah.
There's a third robot I just noticed. We'll call him just, I don't know, Colquitt. He's staring off in this, he's not paying attention. He's just looking at the skyline here, not seeing the aliens coming. That's interesting. I didn't notice that until now.
Yeah, well, sometimes hindsight's a powerful tool. If you go back and revisit something, you might see something you missed before.
Yeah, you might see something in a different light.
The more you know.
I like how the album title is just a banner way down here, very small, just says Panic. Like,
Yeah. Well, if aliens and a robot are fighting, you probably would be panicking.
but would you take the time to like make a banner and hang it out your window?
And
I don't
and
know if I
who's the
was
mind on?
feeling
Who are
quirky
you
enough,
rooting for?
maybe.
You're rooting for Bill, man.
Aw.
But what
It's
if
gonna
you're one of
depend.
those other robots? Say, what if you're Ed?
Well, you're on the losing team because Ed got his ass whooped because the fucking aliens whooped his ass.
Right? But he could still like be rooting for somebody.
You could. He might get back up.
Yeah.
I get knocked down and I get up
That's
again.
right. He could Chumbawamba the shit out of this.
Oh. If you found us because I posted this on Reddit and you've been following along with watching our Caravan Palace rankings and you make it to Is It Art for the first time, I just want to apologize now. But that's how Is It Art goes. So, you know,
The end of the
whoop
night.
your ass out of here,
Video
motherfucker.
dropping.
Oh shit, Hannah done swap pictures. What the fuck's going on?
Oh wow.
All right, well, Hannah, what do you think of Panic?
I think it's great. Especially like it looks like an old timey fight, you know?
Yes.
There's like if you said King Kong in the beginning. Kind of brings that whole thing up.
Like the
fighting of the
aliens
robot
came up
and
to Bill and was
and the
like,
UFO.
put 'em up.
Well,
It's very like
they
50s
reference
B horror.
the day. Well, in this album, they sample the day the Earth stood still, right? And you know, there's aliens in that, and the robot. So I think that's it. And then also, you know, the song "Rocket for Me," which was on this album that you liked very much. In the music video for that song, he fights the alien. It's the robot fighting the aliens in that music video. So maybe you guys should go watch that.
It's Bill fighting aliens?
Yeah, this scene that's on the album art is in that music video.
I want to see that now. I like this album art. This is a great album art. The color scheme too, like the I don't know if you call it a blue, but like the blue gray, like
Yeah,
it
like
feels
a blue
very
gray.
old timey.
It's got a tint.
Yeah, I like it.
Black and white, but wow.
I think that's fucking art. But I like the first one too. I think Panic's the best album art compared to the first one. Like the first one, he's getting prepared. What's that movie called? Fuck. Not The Fifth Element. Starship Troopers. It's got like a Starship Troopers vibe, you know?
Oh yeah. You know what it reminds me of? Like when you see like drawings or pictures of, like the first World's Fair. That's
Yeah.
All
right.
I don't know. That's the vibe. I'll probably put it above the first one too.
All right, Tim.
I'm gonna put it at number 2.
Oh man, I don't know about that.
I think the red pops more.
It does, but sometimes you need that. It reminds me of God, what the fuck is the name of that band? Colquitt would like them.
Caravan Palace.
No, Sober Editor. Post the fucking band here where the whole album is a concept record about the Civil War. Post it here because I can't. I have it on fucking vinyl, but my drunk ass can't remember what it's called.
Ice Earth?
Titus Andronicus. That's the name of the band.
Oh
That
yeah,
album-
right off the tip of my tongue here.
Titus Andronicus, man. That album is that album I'm talking about. I'm gonna post the image here. This album art reminds me of that old timey good shit.
Okay.
All right. Up next, Robot Face. Now, Hannah, you said off camera, because I'm going to edit all that bullshit out, that Bill fought the aliens and he won. I disagree.
Mm-hmm.
I think he fought the aliens and he lost. And this is all that's left of Bill.
See, I think you're looking
Just
at
his
it
little face.
completely wrong. This has nothing to do with the battle. These are the followers of Bill, and this is the tag they leave to let people know which buildings are safe.
The cult.
Yeah. Yeah.
The cult of Bill.
This is the cult of Bill's flag. This is how you know you're among safe harbor.
That is an interesting theory. But again, I'm going to prove it wrong a couple albums later.
Well, I think I'm okay. You can try. But my case just got stronger and stronger.
That is a good, I could see that, like, safe passage here.
Mm-hmm.
Bill supporters.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Right? That's the name of the cult. Robot Face. You put your robot face on so you can face the day properly, not like one of these stupid humans, but like a robot.
No, see, I think Bill put up a good fight. He lasted longer than Ed. Colquitt ran off. Bill put up a good fight, but he lost. And maybe this ties into your theory. I think maybe the followers plugged Bill back in and said, Bill, you're still alive.
This is Bill will rise again.
Bill will rise again, yes.
Yeah.
Is that like Iron Giant when he only has a little like piece left
Yes.
at the end of the movie? That like needs.
I'm thinking more it's like Johnny 5, but you know, like we're 3/4 in the movie and we are disassembling.
No disassemble. No disassemble. Yeah, mama was a snowblower.
Los locos kick your ass.
Man, my kids gotta watch that.
I like this album art, you know, and my thing is because so this album, my whole idea was it was following the story and telling the story of one particular character, you know, like a woman who's engaged in illicit activities at night. And I feel like, you know how like brothels and nightclubs usually have neon signs,
Red light special.
and that's what I'm thinking this is, because obviously it's a neon sign in the robot face, whatever. It's a, you know, symbol to be like, hey, this is where it's at.
Go get you some robot love.
This is the brothel. Yeah.
But it's
and
not.
We all know I live in a state with brothels everywhere, so I think Maya know what I'm talking about.
But it's not red though.
It doesn't have to be red.
It just has to be neon.
It just has to be neon. I mean, they say red light, but it doesn't necessarily have to be a red light. There's other little nods to let people know what's what. But I think it does fit with my theme about the whole album being about like a nightclub or a particular woman working in a specific type of club.
All right, so obviously we've all pulled different artistic interpretations of what Robot Face could be. Some say it's the end of a revolution and the the New Order versus the Jedi, and the Jedi lost, and this is like the last like blinking hope. This is a new hope. Some say, well, actually, Tim and I we're pretty close. You said he won, but I think if people were underground hiding, trying to find fellow robot lovers, I think
I don't think it matters if he won or lost. This is just the logo of his supporters.
And then some see a sex brothel. So,
which I totally get from this.
I could see that too. The neon, if it's blinking, you could probably spell out like love or something in there.
Yeah.
Like, come get you some love.
Plus, the way the lights look like eyes, it's kind of hot.
Yeah, but like when I see the eyes, I see that. That's what I picture.
Well, I mean that's kind of hot too.
Oh, okay.
Like that's his beak right there.
Yeah, why is he crying?
Well, where are we ranking this thing at? That's the question.
Well, I mean, clearly it's number one.
Clearly it's not. If you think it's number one, okay, I think it's number 3. I like the robot chilling, and I like him fighting aliens. I don't like Bill broken up.
Oh, go ahead.
Oh, that was it. I just don't like Bill like broken up.
I think I'll put it number 2. Okay. And now I just realized, looking at this, we have a white, a red, and a blue album.
Oh yeah.
You know the French flag is red, white, blue.
That's very like fucking French.
And that's even the order they came out in.
Yeah. Oh shit. Uh-huh. See, you don't get that level of fucking knowledge anywhere else but old drunken discography.
Oh, just noticing it. I'm seeing a color pattern here.
Yeah, that's an interesting viewpoint. All right.
Okay.
Up next, chronologic. Okay. Now separate it from the music, right? Bill has fought the aliens and he lost, but the people plugged him back in. They said, "Bill, you ain't dead." This is Bill fucking dead. Like he is just a fucking
this
statue.
Is a statue to remember him by.
Yeah, this is like in remembrance. R.I.P. Bill. Even his little mouth is like cracked. He got a fucking chip missing out of his fucking chest. His head missing some shit. He got no arms. I mean, these are the same arms. This motherfucker was swinging right here. Bam! Knocking that motherfucker out. He ain't got that shit no more. This makes me sad.
Well, I don't know if... Well, I mean, clearly this is like, an ancient statue. And what they would do is they would just reuse the bodies and switch out the faces on all the statues so that just whoever was in power or whoever you needed to revere was ready to roll. They're just cranking out these body statues left and right. And maybe they just forgot to put arms on one.
It's a bust, right?
Maybe.
Isn't that the word bust?
That would be a bust, yes.
It's a Bill bust.
Bill Bust Baggins.
Hashtag Bill Bust Baggins.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know. It feels very like old. It's to invoke like, did he survive? Was there enough juice left for Bill, or is he deceased now? Is he unalive?
Again, it doesn't matter. He's just being venerated.
That's true. You don't make busts to just anybody. So like, he's definitely important.
He did something good.
Yep.
All right, you know what? Here's another thought. He comes to Earth. He listens to their first album. He realized the Earth needs to be saved because their music's so good. Second album, he fights the aliens off, saves the Earth. Third album, he's dead, right? Like you said, he lost, but he still saved the Earth somehow, like self-sacrifice, whatever. So people are using his image everywhere. And then here,
he's a legend.
He's a legend.
He's a fucking legend, dude.
What
also,
if
color scheme, red and white. Just saying.
what if he is alive, but the aliens abducted him? And so this is in remembrance.
Oh, could be.
Well, again, as we go further, I will debunk that theory.
Well, how
Maybe
do you know what they're using for the probes? I'm picturing like a gas pump.
You could put a gas pump in one of his eyes. Those kind of look like... Poor Bill, though, man. Bill got busted up. This one just makes me sad.
Guys, I just looked down just in time to see what I think was a tarantula crawl out between the boards of my deck and just go over that way somewhere. Sorry, I got distracted. I'm watching spiders.
Get that motherfucker with them chopsticks.
No,
Right?
no, I'll leave him alone. If he's outside, I leave him alone. I only get the ones in the house.
That's true. There's a cardinal rule between mankind and spiders.
If you outside, do your business. If you inside, now you die.
Right? We've all seen Charlotte's Web.
Exactly. I know, I got distracted there for a second because I looked down and I see this huge spider just crawl between like the boards in the porch.
I'm going to rank
goodness.
this one number 4 because it makes me sad. I don't like Bill busted up. I like to remember Bill as he was. Beating aliens
Well, and
out
this
the sky.
majestic bust reminds me of what a great, great robot Bill was. And it fills me so full of joy and patriotism and happiness to see this statue on the daily so that I can remember just, what Bill did for us. So I got to move it to number 1.
Ooh.
Hashtag nostalgia bias. Nostalgia for Bill.
My God, there he is again. Sorry, the spider.
Put them feet up.
My feet are up.
All right, where are you ranking Bill? Bill Bust Baggins. Bill busted Bill Baggins.
I think I'll put him third. I like him.
Oh, you're breaking up the French flag.
Oh,
Viva
too
la
bad.
Revolution.
He's red and white. He kind of matches.
He's in the Louvre.
Yeah.
Busted Bill Baggins. All right, that's going to lead us into Gangbusters. Now, this is where I think your theory falls apart because he's lost. Obviously, they have found his head. And it's like a resurgence, right? And for some reason, when I look at this album cover and I see them 3 people standing in that brown suit, it automatically makes me think of Doctor Who. Like, for some reason, Doctor Who, Cybermen pop in my head. What I think it is. The dog is way too fucking big. That's a big fucking dog, dude.
Yeah. He's a
I like
fuck
the
you up
colors.
dog.
And I like the stereo album 5 thing they got going. what does it say at the bottom? Just recording information. I don't like that. But yeah, I don't know about this one.
Now, how do you know that's Bill's head and not just a replica?
True.
That's Bill. If you take the beak off, that's fucking Bill, man.
Well, no, I know. Like they constructed this building in the shape of Bill's head. It's not his real head.
I think. Well, that's an interesting theory.
Like all the after Bill saved the world, architecture just turned into Bill.
That's one way, but I see it as like, look, you got the cityscape, right?
Mm-hmm.
If you go back to Panic, right, like that's just down here. Like his head's just right here because that alien knocked his head off, and his head fell down there. But they took his membrane, his like DNA, and like revived him. But then they started worshiping Bill for what he did while he was alive. And
so now they live inside his heads.
Now they live inside his head. Or they found his head, and Bill's going to make a triumphant return.
Now, since they're a gangbusters club, would 3 and a dog constitute a gang?
3 alone?
Just posse style?
3 is a posse, but you throw in that big-ass fucking dog, that's a gang.
That's a gang. So now they got to bust up, right?
They're going to bust up the melodies.
No, they're busting the gang, so they're the cops. That's what that is. They got their drug sniffing dog.
Oh, maybe the aliens were on the right side of history. Maybe Bill's on the wrong side of history.
Ooh, yeah.
These guys are, like, I don't know, the men in black, except the men in brown, I guess.
The men in brown.
Which is a weird thing to be coming out of France.
Here come the men in brown. Big ass dog will bite your ass.
It's a robot sniffing dog. Got to be big so it can bite the robot asses.
Oh shit! So we've all jumped to the alien side now. Okay, the aliens was right. Fucking nuke them. Oh, I love Isidart. I like the color scheme though. I like that green, that shade of green. I like the black and green.
Yeah, it's nice.
I do. I like the frame, kind of like inside the frame. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And all of them have their legs, so there's no hashtag Cece's leg or Amy's leg. They all got their legs.
None of that.
So that's good.
But hashtag Bill's nose.
Well, he did lose his
It's just
beak.
like, why are they standing in front of the robot head? Like, is it the house they were living in, like you said? What is it? His actual head? Did he spit him out? Or are they standing in front of it and be like, yeah, that's what you get, robot? Fuck you.
Oh, that's a good point. Are they antagonistic against Bill, or do they support Bill? That dog ain't even looking at Bill. He's looking at something off on the distance. Like, I'm gonna fuck that shit up.
That dog's watching you.
Yeah, that's the kind of dog that'll like rip your leg off if you try to run.
That's what happened to Cece's leg. That dog took off with it.
Yeah, so that's why they got all their legs, is they're on the same side as the dog.
Bill ain't got no legs.
Yeah.
Bill, leave us a comment down below. What happened to your legs?
I can't find my legs, Mama. Nobody got
God, I hope this band freaking watches this.
Oh man, if Caravan Palace watches this, we'll be doing pretty damn good.
That's right.
If y'all are watching this, Amy, or other two dudes with legs, hit us up. We'll do an interview. We love to talk about the artwork and how you guys came up with this artwork. Because we'll get to the color code, but this is some good artwork. It makes you think. There ain't no band photos here. It's all Bill all the time.
Yeah, no,
like
it's I do like that as well.
Also, you are free to
He's
name
the
the
mascot,
robot.
man.
You are free to name him Bill. We don't want any kind of compensation for it. Just a little liner notes, Just say Bill is the robot's name, and we're good with that. All right. Where to rank it, though? I like it better than Busty Bill. I kind of like it better than Robot Face. Based on colors alone, I'm going to put it in number 3.
Ah, so you broke up the French flag too.
Hannah, where are you ranking it?
Honestly, though, I really like this one. I like the way it looks.
You're
I
a
think I'm
dog
gonna put
person.
it number 1. Yeah.
Oh, wow. Over Panic, huh?
Yeah.
Man.
I think I like this better than Panic. Close.
Oh.
It's a close tie. I think this one wins.
Okay. Tim, where are you placing
Maybe
it?
the dog's a tiebreaker.
I mean, I like it as well, so I'm going to put it at number 4.
Color code will tell all. Yeah, I like Bill. I'm a fan of Bill. Like, that's what saved this band for me, is watching it on Spotify and just watching that little robot sitting there listening to it. Like, I feel you, robot. I feel you. And then I was kind of sad when I got to Robot Face because there was not much left of Bill.
No.
All right, color coding wise,
Sign.
I'm gonna say I'm going green across the board. I think they're all works of art. Like there's no bad album cover here. There's no band photos. There's no like shitty fish lens bullshit. Like it's all actual art. It's all interesting. It has a central theme.
Yeah.
Whether I'm right, Tim's right, Hannah's right, or we just came up with that with our fucking asses. It does have a
Which
theme.
definitely did not happen.
No, that did not happen. My theory is correct. Bill is dead, but he's going to make a comeback.
It's Bill.
Hashtag long live Bill. But that's my color code. I liked all of these. We have done worse.
It's no cars driving on a highway into the sunset.
Nope. It's no like little Winnie guy in the corner holding.
There's no double yellow lines.
But at the same time, there is no fucking Ivy here. So, but that's a hard threshold to break.
That is true.
You go ahead.
I'm going to agree with Jason. I'm all green across the board as well. I think this is a fantastic artistic statement, panache, theme. It's a lot of fun. Gonna have a lot of fun with it.
He's just a little guy.
He's just a little Bill. Just a little Bill. I'd get Panic on vinyl.
Big Bill.
Like I'd get Panic on vinyl just for like the music and just to have that album art. Like I really like that album art.
Yeah, I'd probably give green all the way across too. Like honestly, they're great.
There's no bad artwork here. There's no Chili Peppers artwork.
We love him.
We love Bill on this show. We love Robot Bill.
And only Robot Bill.
Yeah, Human Bill, that's still up for debate. but Robot Bill, we love him.
We'll have him on the show anytime he wants.
Yep. Come on the show, Robot Bill.
Yeah, just a happy little robot doing its little robot thing.
All right, well, that has been Is It Art as usual. It makes absolutely no sense, but it's been a blast, and we're glad that one person left a comment, said hashtag bring back Is It Art.
It's all back. We needed.
That's all we needed. We just needed one little excuse, and you gave it to us. So we'd like to thank Hannah for joining us.
Absolutely.
Giving us this Patreon pick. It's been a fun discography to go through, musically and artistically. And stick around, we got The Replacements coming up, which is another Patreon pick with another guest star, Trey. I hope you're ready. And stick around, you don't want to miss Creed. That's going to be a fun one. I cannot wait to dig my nails into Creed. And we got some sloppy seconds and Tomahawk.
Got a lot of stuff coming up.
A lot of good stuff coming up. A lot of niche stuff. Modern baseball, if you like that pop punk stuff. We're here for that too. And we're going to redo Green Day eventually. One day. Stick around. Be safe. And make good decisions. Whoop those aliens' asses, Bill.
Save the world.
And the bums down at the dock, too.
Yeah.
Leave those bums alone, Bill.
Hey, Bill! Leave those bums alone.
I get knocked down, but I get up again. You're never gonna keep me down. I get knocked down.
And then you go a little woo, and then a little whoop, 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 and then it's all, and then you're ready to go again.